Hello, beautiful people. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Nadira Lugg, and I am the president, founder, spiritual coach, life coach, success coach of One Love and Light Center, located here in California. And that was a lot of coaches. And we are a spiritual center that help people find and maintain their blissful Zen. So in other words, I love to tell people, think of us as your elevator operators to elevated consciousness. Yes. And we do this in a myriad of ways. We do this through the practice of yoga, guided meditations. We do this through Reiki healing sessions. Yes, I am a Reiki master. And the reason why we are here today, we do this through the use of the tools of tarot and oracle card readings. Now, I'm prefaced that I keep my tarot readings for my private clientele, but for you, for today, for the sign of Gemini, yes, I'm here to do an oracle reading for you, my brothers and sisters, the air sign of Gemini. I am here. Yes, come through. And as always, I like to start in a space of gratitude. I always do. It helps to keep me grounded. That is one of the main things we always need to maintain, being air energy, is groundedness. Yes. So I will always like to start with this piece of gratitude. Thank you so much for all the subscribers. Thank you so much for the follows, the loves, the likes, the shares, all of the goodness and the good energy and the interactions that I receive from people, the feel good comments when I run into people and or the text messages saying what the message resonate with them and all of that. That is so beautiful. It makes me know, it confirms every single time that I know I'm living in my purpose, and I'm so grateful. And I look for more. Please keep it coming, beautiful people. Keep the exchange coming. And beautiful people, when you are ready for your own personal in-depth reading, because this message resonated with you, I can be reached at the following. As always, the number one way is through the website, which is oneloveandlightcenter.com. That is numerical oneloveandlightcenter.com. And then beautiful people, follow, like, share, subscribe to the many channels that we have: YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and even TikTok. Yes, your girl is on TikTok. So go ahead, join, love, support her on that. The same thing is numerical One Love and Light Center. The only one that is different is still our Twitter account, which is One Love and Light C. One Love and Light C, beautiful people. So keep sharing the energy. A couple of announcements before I get started. I've been doing some Wednesdays wisdoms on TikTok and those other platforms I was talking about, to give collective energy some love, some advice, some guidance that I get from my angels and ancestors with the cards. And I spread it. But now, because life happens. And so I've had some aha moments, and it's going to be now weekly wisdom. Okay. So not necessarily be looking for it on a Wednesday, just weekly wisdom, because again, life is happening, and life is happening fast. Your girl's been working on a lot of sets, and the schedule has to change, but I'm always going to flow, and I love what I do. So I'm going to keep coming back the best way I can. Always know this is why Geminis, this is behind a day of our moon, but it's okay. We're still in the energy, and you're going to still get this message. As a matter of fact, my Geminis, before we begin, you have a lot of cards. You have a lot of, we have a lot of cards for the month of March, but it's a beautiful thing. Reason being is because I did my reading earlier today. It's now 7:18 at night, and I did my reading earlier today around 10 o'clock this morning, and the cards that came out is just, it's letting me know that it's an alignment. It really is. So beautiful people, make sure you got something to sip on, and then this is being filmed, so you always got time to stop, pause, do what you need to do, and come back, okay? Because you got a lot of cards, but it's all good, beautiful people. So, but without further ado, this message is for my Gemini brothers and sisters. This message is for you, all right? As always, with always a new round, I always use new cards, and this one's called the Star Codes. Yes, the Star Code cards, and these are some dope ass cards. I love these cards. And what do we have here? Come through. Gemini cross-pollinate. Gemini cross-pollinate, number 3. Oh, this is the new thing I'm doing too to try out on this go around. I'm going to go through all the cards and then we'll break them down, each and every one of them. We also have conjunction, okay, alliance. You also have ascendant, entrance, 35. Well, like I said, when I break it down, you'll be able to see a lot more in clarity. Venus, beloved, 21. And underneath the deck, we have Pallas Athena, think, 30, come through. Now, for your life coaching cards, we also have 35, healing with nature, 16, approval. I'm going to kind of go through them real quick. 59, positive life changes. Again, we're going to go through them, each and every one of them. I got you. 17, nourishment. 56, mirror. Number 5 underneath the deck is awakening. And then for the self-care, 20, dream journal. 52, take a walk. Number 7, burning bowl ritual. And number 3, aromatherapy. Come through. Now, I decided to do this because one of the things that I've learned is, as I've been doing these readings, a lot of the cards come together and complement one another, okay? So I might just start jumping between decks so that you can see the link between everything with the messages, all right? So especially with such a big pile, but Geminis are known to have a lot of energy, so it doesn't surprise me that there's a lot of messages, because that is what we do, being led by Mercury, the messenger. Come through, that was deep. I like it. So let's kick it off, beautiful people. First things first, speaking of messages, we have Gemini, cross-pollinate. So this card is basically, again, talking about all the wonderful traits of the Gemini. And that is what? Number 1 of an air sign, communication. We are ruled by Mercury. So it's all about the messaging, okay? So beautiful people, look forward to in the month of March for a lot of communication, cross-pollination. So that means a lot of communication across different platforms, different ways to talk to people. That could be through social media, that could be through meetings, that could be through Zoom, that can be through everything. It's all about gathering the information and sharing the information. Verbal skills are being at their top and their highest. So beautiful people, my gems, get to talking. Again, we are air energy. This is what we do naturally. No worries, because we're mental creatures. But once we start sharing the information, even if you feel that you have a disconnect with what to say, hear me when I say, when you have a passion behind it, the words will come out. The thoughts will connect to the words and it will come out. Talk. We are Geminis. And so we rule the 3rd house. The house is, again, about communication, and it's about sibling energies and relating to it. So all you have to do is talk to people like they're your brothers and sisters, not put an age on there or anything, but just come from a place of love and care and support. And I really do believe that is why I've always called people, or when I'm talking to zodiac signs, when I'm doing my readings, my brothers and my sisters, because that's how I feel. It's a family. It's a family thing. So keep it going. You got this, Gems. Yes. And then you also have conjunction, alliance. So the beautiful thing about conjunctions, everything cannot be done by itself, by alone, okay? We all need a little help from our friends. We do. And a lot of times we want to take things on by ourselves, but guess what? You don't have to. You never have to. There's a friend available. They're talking. They're here. And know that there's power in asking for help. There really is, because it lessens the burden on you to feel like you got to be the one, because we can't do it all. And this is how we wind up having a burnout. Okay, so beautiful people, feel the need in March. If it comes to you, ask for help. Ask for help. It's all good. It's either a yes or a no. And if you get the yes, come through. You know who's in your back. You know who's in your corner, who's got your back. It's a beautiful thing. That's an eye opening. And if they can't, respectfully understand, maybe they'll give you a reason, maybe they won't, but at least you have newfound knowledge to know who to go to. Everything always has a positive side to it. Whether or not we want to see it in the moment, just know if you sit back and reflect, no matter what answer you hear, even if it's a no, you got newfound knowledge to help you in the future. Okay. And that's something that we can always use. Come through. Yes. You also have Venus. Now, Venus is a beautiful thing, beloved, beloved. Once again, all about love. Venus is a love for yourself, love for others. So in the month of March, make sure you extend that heart, keep that heart open. And again, when you learn to ask for help, it's always remember, always in a loving way. And it can be received also in a loving way. Sometimes we get so wrapped up with doing things by ourselves, the next person can be like, oh my God, they asked me, out of all the people, they asked me to help. Yes, I entrust you to help me with this situation, this task at hand. So think of it as an exchange of love. And we'll know when you open your heart to love, it comes back to you. So stay tuned with, and then Venus is all about love and beauty. So love on yourself as well. And it's so cute because one of these cards, you have nourishment. This is why it's always good for me I'm starting this together so I could jump around a little bit. You are being asked to take time out for self-care because we have to love on ourselves. The reason why I couldn't come on here yesterday to get into the moon for Gemini was because I had to take care of some self-care. I had a long day on set. It was a beautiful thing. I was on a boat and everything, on a cruise ship, but I had to seriously just take some me time. I was burnt out. I was in the sun and I just knew I could not come home, get situated, get grounded, and give you the energy that I knew I can give you today, right now, because I had to take time for me. I spent the morning doing my hair, doing my nails, just taking time for me. And that is why I'm here to rejuvenate it, to share the love with you. So March, be on the lookout for some self-love as well. And you also have ascendant entrance. Now check this out. Ascendant can also be recognized as your rising. And so a lot of times people are not sure what rising is, but let me tell you, it's how people see you and you are viewed by others. So I am a sun sign of Gemini, but my rising sign is actually Virgo. It's Virgo. So people who see me might feel me as a Virgo sign versus my Gemini sign, an earth sign. Now, this is pretty cool. I've been labeled an avatar because of this reason of having every element in my top 4 primaries for my signs, through my natal chart. And that's a beautiful thing. It helps me to be very mutable with everything and everybody that I meet. And so because of that Virgo sign, I like to be of service. Virgos are known to be of service, being organized, being one who just gets stuff done. And that is me. That is me. A lot of times Geminis can get considered to be a little scatterbrainish and flighty, but I'll embrace that because I do decide to change my mind when I get good and ready to. But also a part of me is I like organization. I really, really do. And I love to be of service to others, okay? Without it like damaging me per se, but I love to be able to help people. And again, when I need to cut it off and do some self-care, I like doing that too. And Virgos, again, is about routines and things like that. So I had to understand how the world saw me and how I could be of service to others. And that is why we have Ascendant. Beautiful people, if you have not been listening to me, my gems, find out what is your natal chart. It really does make a difference. It does. Remember, it's the time of your birth, the place of your birth, and it's the It's the time, the place, and your birth, right, and your birth date, okay? And so all of it would make it together, a connection, and then find out what your rising is. But again, it's also ascending is about how people see you and how you see yourself. So beautiful Geminis, question, how do you see yourselves? Come on now. How do you want people to see you? Come through. Let's do some work and find out, because in March, you're going to find out, babies. Yes, my gems, my brothers and sisters, you're going to find out. Ask the questions, figure out the why. And if you don't like the answers that's coming to you, if you want to go to your trusted people and ask them how they see you, get to a mirror and ask, how do you want to be seen out here to this world? How do you think you're being seen out here to this world? And give yourself some positive affirmations. Send yourself some love. Send yourself some love. Be beloved to yourself and the loving answers to yourself. But that is an aha moment, because remember, you are cross-pollinating. You are sharing information to the world. You will be seen, and that's okay. That's okay. Be ready for how the world sees you. All right? Come through. And underneath the deck, remember, you have Pallas, Athena, which is think. So beautiful people, use that, connecting that love that you have for yourself, that vision that you have for yourself, for the world. But also keep in mind that there's power in your thoughts and in your thinking. And anything that we do, again, because we can be some wordsmiths out here, Gemini, be aware of what you are thinking, because your thoughts will lead to your words, and your words will lead to your actions. We are strong. And Athena is a very powerful, man, she's badass. Athena, Roman, is it Greek or Roman? One of those. She's a badass. She really is. Her father was Zeus. She got, but I think Hera was acting a fool with her, Zeus's wife, because she was, man, there was some drama always. The gods, it was always some drama. But anyway, but she was a strong one. She gave Zeus a headache and broke free out of Zeus's head, because she's a warrior chick. So males or females, whoever is watching this, it doesn't matter about the gender. Just know that there's a powerful warrior spirit within you. Remember, before there's action, there is thought. Be cautious about your thoughts in March. There's a reason for all of this. Remember, you're sharing and gathering information. You're getting ready to be seen. So always remember what you're putting out there, and represent your ascending with the right tone. Yes, come through. All right, moving on. 35, healing with nature. Your soul yearns to be outside in nature, around the healing waters, flowers, and trees. Your soul yearns to be outside in nature, around the healing waters, flowers, and trees. Beautiful people, this is one of the things I love to do. I was never one, back before my awakening, I was never one who wanted to be outside a lot. I really didn't. And I spent a lot of my summers down south, and bugs, flowers, whatever. Now that I'm in this space, I love it. It helps you to keep grounded. So beautiful people, know this. When it's time for you and you get the urgent need to like go out, embrace it. Take some deep breaths. Go for walks if the weather allows you to do that. Go for walks. Touch your plants. Talk to your plants if you have plants. Trees. Just walk with nature. Notice the birds, the insects on the ground, the fur babies that are walking by. Take notice. It helps us with the ground. And again, because we're air energy, and a lot of times in our head, mental space, logical thought, things like that, we have to come back to a groundedness. This is how we always maintain a harmonious balance, beautiful people. And you also have 16, approval. Choose to approve of yourself, and others will too. This goes back again to that self-love. Choose to approve of yourself and others too. Sometimes we're always looking for other people to approve of us. Now look, this also can go into conjunction with this. Conjunction with this. Remember, our rising, how do they see us and how do we see ourselves? But what is always most important before they see what they see? is what we see of ourselves. You must approve of yourself in all that you do. If it doesn't leave you feeling joy and happiness in what you do and what you say and what you think, then it's time for you to do a self-check analysis for yourself. Because beautiful people, nobody will approve you if you don't even approve of yourself. In all of your actions, in all that you do, know that you should always have a conscious connection to what energies you are sending out. And keep that in mind and all approve of all the things that you do. Keep it positive, keep it harmonious, keep it in balance, because remember, the energy you put out there, it will come back to you. And you know what? That's leading to another one of these. Ha 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 ha, come through. Mirror 56. Everything that is happening in your external life is a reflection of your inner world. One of my main mantras on Facebook is my inner world creates my outer world. And that is some true shit right there. It really is. You better get you some knowledge on that. What you create, my inner world creates my outer world. Your thoughts, which is why it's so important, my gems. I need y'all to really grasp this principle. Your words, your thoughts, your action are all interconnected. That is why it is mandatory to make sure you have a high vibration on your thoughts and your thinking. Because again, the thoughts that you thinking will become the words that you say, which will become the action that you will wind up acting on and doing. So we always want to stay in alignment. You want to create something positive in your world. You want that new job. You want that new house or whatever the case, because I'm manifesting a house this year, baby. I'll go ahead and state my claim right now. I'm buying a house. Come through. Yes, I am. It's going to be so dope. But it started with a thought. It starts with a thought, with my beautiful home. And I can see it. I can visualize it. I can go in that house and smell my new house smell. And I'm going to have some wonderful essential oils burning in my house. And my kitchen going to be so damn dope. It's ridiculous, with a long island. I just can't wait. I can't wait. It's already here and I just can't wait to walk through it. So I'm going to continue walking through the doors in my mind until I get into that physical. Come on. And I need you to understand that. That's how manifestation is created and begins. It's with the powerful thoughts, the visual, clear with clarity thoughts that we are thinking. So beautiful people, create with your thoughts. Manifest, co-create your creation, which is why, again, it's so powerful and important. Watch your thoughts come through. And also you have positive life changes. Positive life changes are ahead if you choose to trust the process. Positive life changes. Yes. So there's no coincidence why this is happening, why we're having this conversation, and why Gemini was pulled for cross-pollination and alliance. Beautiful people, there are positive changes ahead of us. So, and they're starting now. There's a reason why I'm a messenger today. And I'm talking to you, my Gemini brothers and sisters. This is why this message is for you. And so we don't wait till March. I'm just getting you prepared. I'm bringing you awareness into March, because you're ushering in with the power and the strength to walk confidently and boldly with your strong and positive thoughts into this March. Come on now. Do you hear what I'm saying? I hope so. I hope you feel me. Feel what I'm saying, all right? All right. And then underneath the deck, you have, number 5, awakening. You are no longer letting people dictate and run your life for you. That is a true awakening. The power is within you, my loves. It is. No longer are we sitting here letting people decide our fate. That shit is old and done and outdated. It is a new year. I'm giving this reading in the month of February. It's a beautiful February. We are in the season, zodiac season of Aquarius, which are about individuality, questioning the status quo, being the rebel with the cause. Because if the old shit didn't work, why are we bringing it into the new? So we're bringing in newness. And people have new eyes. There was a transformation I've been telling people about that kicked off around December, and it was going on in January, and still for some still going on now in February. People are beginning to see with new eyes, new vision. And it's not just these optical eyes, it's also your third eye. It's the feeling. People are getting more connected and in tune with their bodies and the sensations and their senses, their gut reaction, trusting their gut. And this is no different. The power is within you. So my beautiful gems, you better choose wisely. The choice is yours. Live your life. Live your life like it's golden, because you only got one to live on this earth. And then we got to check out until we get our new assignment. For some, you might be done. Who knows? If you believe in reincarnation. All right, moving on. So your self-care to help you through this March. 20 Dream Journal. Y'all already know how I feel about journaling. There's power in dreams. I've been having some doozies, but the funny thing about it is lately, it's hard for me to remember when I get up. And I have a dream journal right next to me. But the ones that really stay with me, those are the ones I hurry up and jot down. I know those are of like the utmost importance, because they don't leave. They're like, oh, nope, got to write it down. So, because it means something later on, and it might not mean something to you right then and there, but write it down. There is a message. Something's trying to get to you, okay? And so it helps you to have more clarity in all that you do as you proceed forward in this life. You also have 52, take a walk. Beautiful people, here we go again. This is a conjunction card. Here we go. We have a supporting card, healing with nature and take a walk. I'm telling you, there's power in that. Power in connecting with Earth Mother, connecting with all the gifts and blessings that she's providing for us. Okay. And then we also have number 7, burning bowl ritual. So if you know me as well, you know how I feel about burning bowl rituals. So we have a full moon, which is the perfect time to do it. It would be on the 16th of February, and it's in the moon of Leo. And Leo is all about creativity, parties, entertaining. I create. It's all about just momentum, that fire, courageous energy. So beautiful people, if you're feeling like there's some residual stuff that you need to say goodbye to, forgive yourself and let go, think of a burning bowl ritual as a better way to go ahead and let that shit go. Say a prayer, write a list out of everything that you're forgiving and letting go. Get into a safe environment, the kitchen, right next to the kitchen sink where there's some water, and safely burn that shit up. And let it go. Send it to the universe. Release it. Start fresh and anew, because you are a new person in this full moon. Remember, it's on the 16th. You got time to prepare. You're good to go. Start fresh. Start anew. Just start. Come through, my gems. Yeah. And then underneath the deck, we have aromatherapy. Number 3, aromatherapy. There is power in the scents that we smell. This is why I always start also with my smudge spray when I get started. I love to spray and get all my senses together. It's a calming nature. I have my sage in it. I have my lavender in it. I have everything that I need. I need to get settled, to get grounded, to bring a space of openness. I also have a diffuser around me, especially when I'm doing Reiki sessions and I'm letting that infuse throughout the room. And beautiful people, feel the need, feel free to do the same for you. Get your sense in order. Get citrus if you need something to get you exhilarated about life. Get you some sage if you want a cleansing or a clearing. Get whatever it is you need for the vibe that you need. Cousin Google will give you all the information on what senses does what to what pleasure points. Okay, so you have resources, my beautiful gems. And gems, I know that was very long and a lot going on, but I'm a firm believer everything happens for a reason. So because I wasn't able to do this reading in the last 3 days of our moon, I'm glad I was able to do it tonight. All right. And again, there was a lot to be said. So everything does happen for a reason. Mwah. My gems, I love what I do. I do. And that is why I'm going to continue to show up and show out. It was my pleasure being here with my Gemini brothers and sisters as always. I love what I do with all my zodiac signs, but there's always a special place for my Geminis. It is. It is, whatever, but it's all good. Again, I get along with everybody, but every so often I got to go ahead and just be proud with my tribe because we're always so misunderstood, but that's okay. But to know us, and once they get to know us, they love us. So my beautiful gems, up next is Cancer. And a lot of you are cuspers. Again, another reason why it's also good to be a part of your natal chart. You may have Cancer, Moonchild within your natal chart and in your top fours, okay? So beautiful people, there will be a message for my Cancers and my Gemini Cancer cuspers over there in the next one, all right? And beautiful people, as always, remember to what? Shine your light. I am a firm believer if everyone wants to shine their light, and I mean brightly shine their light, no one would be in darkness. Why? Because you never know who you may inspire. And this stuff is contagious, baby. Light is contagious. A smile, a kind word is very contagious. Love is contagious. So use your words. Use your thoughts. Be the messenger you were meant to be. All right. I love you. And I want you to continue loving on yourself and be on the lookout for that weekly wisdom that I'm starting now. All right. And give your girl some support. When this message resonate with you, give your Gemini sister some love. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button so you can stay abreast of all of this, okay? And as always, till next time, I love you and I want you to continue to love on yourselves. Remember, that was a part of your thing. Self-love, baby, self-love, nourishment, self-love. Continue to love on yourself. Take care, my gems. Bye.